Today, I am here with Dr. Roger Firestien. He is a keynote speaker, he's a published author, and he's a creativity enthusiast. Thanks so much for joining me today, Roger.
My pleasure, Megan.
So I'd love to learn a little bit more about you. Could you tell me who you are and what you do?
Yes, well, I'm the president of Innovation Resources, Inc. I'm an associate professor emeritus of creativity and change leadership at a place called the Center for Applied Imagination. And I've been a creativity enthusiast for the last 47 years. I mean, maybe more than like a devotee, because this has been my life work. I've written 7 books on the creative process, including Creating a Flash, A Leader's Recipe for Breakthrough Innovation. My last one, Solve the Real Problem, because what you think is a problem is usually not the problem. I've worked with over 600 organizations, both internationally and nationally, from corporations to universities to religious institutions. Produced about 30 video programs on creativity, written about 100 articles on creativity. And at last count, I had about 57 blogs out there.
Wow, so amazing.
What I just keep doing, and I love it.
So you're a keynote speaker. Could you tell me a little bit more about what types of events you've spoken at in the past?
Yeah, well, I think the question might be, what kind of events have I not spoken at? Because as I mentioned, 600 engagements, 600 organizations. Now that's more than 600 engagements by any means. But, I've spoken for Fortune 500 companies in big audiences. I worked with the American Dietetic Association at the Washington Convention Center. That was great. There was 5,000 people in the audience. I couldn't see their faces. Right? And I've worked on, keynote addresses and workshops in the Colorado mountains, from association meetings, from working in wilderness camps. So I've worked all over the place in many, many different varieties. So from Ritz-Carlton's to the River Grill in Never. I don't know if there's a River Grill or not. So
love that. So I have a lot of event planners that I work with at PC NAMETAG, a lot of subscribers to Tag Talk that are event planners. So I was wondering if you could tell my event planners a little bit more about why maybe you would be a really great fit for their events that they host.
Yeah, well, the first thing I want to say is I'm not a prima donna. All right. I'm really flexible. I'm really grateful when conference planners book me. I'm incredibly easy to work with. I've talked to some conference planners and they've said to me, they said, Roger, because I asked them about the process. They said, Roger, I said, what's it like to work with me or with my company? And they said, we get the feeling that when we work with you, that we're the only client that you have, because you give us such service. You stay on top of things. You respond quickly. The other thing is that I use examples of real life people doing creative things or innovative things in these sessions. So they're interactive, they're highly relevant, and I use examples that people can relate to. On the event planner side, one of the first things that I do is that when I get on site, I make friends with the tech people, all the AV people, all the people that are behind the scene, because they can make or they can destroy a presentation, and they work really, really hard. And so I try to make their job easier. And for event planners, I want to make their job easier too, because I have the gift of being able to, I've been given the gift of being able to speak with these folks. So I'm very easy to work with, very flexible.
I love that you're able to kind of custom curate your programs to work with that specific audience, that specific event planner. That's really great.
And Megan, that's absolutely the thing as well. One of the things that we talk about when I work with an event planner, we take a look at what are some of the issues that they're working on. What are some of the problems that they would like to solve? What are some of the things that they want to get some ideas on? And when able to do a workshop or something more than just a large keynote where there's more interaction, we're able to work on real issues that they have. So not only do they learn creative problem solving techniques, but they get real work done in the process. It's a double win.